Ooh, my volume's high. Hello, Scorpio. Uh, Welcome to the Galactic Consularship Report brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliberate the findings for the solar ingress, the Galactic Council for the solar ingress into Leo. Okay, so the sun's moving into Leo. Date is in the title of the video. And this is designed for Scorpio rising. If you don't know your rising, start with your North Node. That's the most accurate, and then go out from there, your moon, Venus, whatever. But start with your rising, please, darling. It's the most accurate, and it's actually designed for you. If you are a Scorpio rising and or North Node, um, the sun is going to be moving through your 10th house for most of the month of August, including the last week of July. So there's something about our reputation, our legacy, our career, maybe authority figures, how we're judged externally in public or society. We have the Knight of Cups on our end here. So funnily enough, this does mean Mars in Scorpio or Scorpio rising, Mars in any water sign or any water sign rising. Here is actually talking about a Cancer rising, but it could be a Scorpio rising too. So it seems like we're coming into our authentic self, or we're taking actions from the heart. We're maybe being a little bit more vulnerable even. And we might be in a space that has a history or is well structured, institutionalized even. It might be a church or some type of community that has an elder, a guide. It could be a very large organization that has senior executives in it. That we're making moves here, or somebody is making moves towards us. And everything's fair and in alignment for good, bad, or worse, or otherwise. With the Justice card, somebody may be a Libra moon. To a lesser degree, they can be a Cancer rising. Because what's going on is that there's some rules, restrictions, regulations, and boundaries. Somebody's been exercising some authority, using some kind of privilege, and they might be getting caught up, or we might be able to move away from something that's kind of toxic. I feel like we're getting a rank increase in some kind of way. We might apply for a position and actually achieve it. Somebody here may be a Capricorn sun. I'm detecting that we might be becoming the boss, but it's because we've been working on it. It won't be something new. This is not a surprise. Scorpio. But this is the destiny. So if you want to apply for a job, a position's opening up, especially if it's managerial, go ahead and do it. And you already know about it, and you might be keeping it secret. That's the thing to do, keep it secret. Because there's a lot of things we need to kind of navigate around here. And we've been having to deal with something kind of toxic or prickly or strong or scary or overwhelming. We might have had to, for a while, do some hard work, but the happiness and the healing is coming. So if we've been trying to get out of some toxic situation, it is going to happen. Somebody may have their Venus in Aquarius, their Jupiter in Capricorn, their Sun in Capricorn, definitely Venus in Aquarius if you have your Sun in Capricorn. They may have their Moon in Virgo, their Moon in Libra. Yeah, we're becoming the boss, or we're going to become a power couple. Or we can be a great dynamic duo at work. So we might get a new work husband, or we may get a new work wife is what I'm getting. And the higher ups are going to choose this. So the hierarchy itself or the heavens themselves. and it's coming down the pike. There's going to be a turn of events here. So if it's toxic, that shadow is going to come out. We're going to face some kind of deep, dark demon here, or we're just going to do something behind the scenes that's very difficult, requires a lot of elbow grease. We've got to work on for a while. It could be getting accredited, qualifying for something, a rank increase of some kind. It took a long time with the Knight of Pentacles. It was kind of slow. Somebody can have their Venus conjunct Jupiter, or even when Venus or Jupiter crosses over the place where your natal at the time of your birth, the Venus or Jupiter was, there's going to be some type of trigger, some type of event with the Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles here. With the Nine of Wands, it doesn't have to be destined, but it's kind of standing there ready for us. I need to pause. I'll be right back. So it would appear that this is work. We have the Emperor, which is your duty, your role, your obligations. We have the Empress, which is your relationship. It's also the alpha female, the alpha male. If you're aware of like military command structure, or even like if you watch fictional things like Star Trek, we have captain and we have commander here. There's no beta energy. I mean, the major beta would be Chariot, but we do have a Knight somewhere. I saw it. I don't recall where it is. A Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Also, we mature, we progress. Knight of Cups. So we were the perfect thing for the position. We get given it, and that's that Six of Cups. It's a reunion. So something that was for us in the past, we didn't get, and it took us back around. Somebody that didn't belong there took it, and now it's coming back, Scorpio. So they won, but it was a temporary success. Or they were the right thing at the time, but it was always destined for it to switch. Mm-hmm. There was a catastrophe in the past, something shouldn't have happened. This role shouldn't have gone to them, or this thing that they were able to take, they shouldn't have gotten. It's different strokes for different folks, but they received our spot or our blessing, and we just had to kind of lay in wait. We had to sink into ourselves. And also, we might have been conned in some kind of way, not. And I'm also hearing that they did something underhanded or dirty dealing to get what they got, but it's coming back to us, and it's coming back the right kind of way. Yeah, so we were just biding our time. We were also serving with delight, so we were tranquil even in the face of opposition and adversity. And this other person is hot-tempered, or they're unpleasant. They're tyrannical is what I'm hearing. And it's time for them to go. It's finally time for a changing of the guards, and we persevered through this circumstance. And so now we're going to get. Also, I'm detecting that somebody might have been waiting for a friend. It might be us to become single so that they can slide in and make a move or shoot a shot or whatever. And that's not really quite it, but the end is near for somebody. And because they're in our spot. And it was divine intervention that we didn't get it, but there was a reason. I feel like there was an evil collaboration. This person did bad things to get into the spot they were in, and they didn't look at us as concern. They thought they were better than us when they went for whatever. And they did get whatever, but they did something dirty to get in that position. And since they weren't targeting us, somebody else got targeted, and that karma boomeranged around. Because now they're stuck. They're stuck in a situation where they're blocked from a blessing. And they might have stolen our spot thinking they can get our blessing, and it was their hand got cursed if they did receive the blessing, or the blessing got withheld from them. And that's the thing that they were holding out for. Also, we were being prepared for something, Scorpio. Very much 10th house. It's like a lifetime achievement kind of thing. The karma's here. Justice brings things into alignment. They were praying for some kind of good news, but they need to stay in union with us to do it. And see, we're just kind of la 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 la, can't hear you, or Pollyanna, or kind of not paying attention to them. And that's just the best we could do, to be honest. And then boom, look, a turn of events. So that person did do something. They tried to curse us in some kind of way because they wanted the crown. The emperor here, they wanted the crown. They wanted our spot. See the crown? They wanted the crown. It's a losing battle. Don't try to save me. Yeah, so they did something really gross, aggressive, essentially, to get it. And they were doing things from behind the scenes, frankly, to strip us, to bully us, to make sure that we didn't get what we wanted. And see, even them, they're not happy because they thought achieving. So that's what happens when people try to steal or take from other people. They think that they see the other person have will make them happy. The thing that we have will make them happy. But the thing is, we have the thing because of what we had to go through to get it. And if you get that thing without going on the journey to get it, you don't actually know how to appreciate it, or it doesn't have the same. It's like anticlimactic kind of deal. But we're ready to receive here is what I'm being told. Okay, yeah, this was backbiting, underhanded, jealous, competitive. They probably even contested our role, our position. They contested our destiny. They tried to swap destinies with us, and it partially worked, only partially. There were things they didn't understand. There were things latent, hidden in the situation, if they were able to successfully do this, because they did build themselves up, but they're now being left to their own devices. And really, what is going to make them is a loser. They're going to be depleted to nothing on an energetic scale. And we heal from this. So we're actually perfectly aligned. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups always talks about being the perfect thing for the job, and it's a confirmation with the Temperance card. It also means that we qualify. So remember I was saying we might have had to get accreditations or, graduate or something of that nature. We did it. Definitely with the world card and the temperance, la temperanza, it means we were able to achieve something. And I just keep hearing, it's a losing battle, don't try to save me. So they were delirious, and we're around a bunch of stupid people, I'm feeling. And this person is looking at us hold down our spot without even knowing it. And we're actually discovering that this spot is ours. And they're looking at us like, oh, you think you're going to come take it. And see, we're just naturally maturing, and they're like, they've already matured. So this is the person that's bigger, brighter, and better, or they were at some time, or they're at least bigger in their riches, or they at least have more time in the game, or more maturity, or more mastery, or more stamina, or they've built more, or they're just recognized more. But once we matured, it became very clear that it's about us, not about them. Yeah, it's a malady. They shouldn't be where they are. This little safe spot position is not theirs. Yeah, they did underhanded things to get it. And they're an enemy. They wanted everybody, they want to pretend like they're loving, but they're really a snake. Two-faced. Not to be trusted. You have the king and the queen of swords. So this is the person that wants to take something from you. It's the queen of swords. With the queen of swords is what you have, and when the king of swords is your life, they want to take your life. I hate to say it. There we go. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you, Scorpio. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. As always, Virtues of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. If anything that was said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Today, we deliberated the findings from the Vida Sibila by Lo Scarabeo. Okay, and the Panther Oracle by Mitchell Daishista, and we imposed the guidance from This Might Hurt Tarot by Isabella Rockman. Take good care until we meet again, until we meet again. Namaste, Dhanavad, and I say, Sayonara, Das Vidanya, Auf Wiedersehen, Ciao, Arrivederci.